Okay, we're rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Yes, indeed, we're rolling. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Eric.
Here we are again, doing this.
Things could be worse.
It could be worse. 2020.
Right.
What has the band been up to? What have you been up to?
Not touring. Not touring. Had it all planned out. We were going to go to England, start off at Brighton Festival. That was going to be in early May. We're going to be all over Europe, and then end at the Cavern Club in Liverpool at the end of August. All gone. All gone. And then we were supposed to go to Japan and Russia. Believe it or not. But, you know, things can be worse. could be sick. Could be dead. So... Hey, we got a video of dogs. We did the VIP video. Got some dogs. And then, just as the whole mask thing was going on, we did Pity the Astronaut with our own take on that. That whole isolation and...
Pity the astronaut falling in overalls. Beautiful astronaut and the recompense.
So we did our take on that, and then it was, alright, what's next? And we did Vampire's Ball. Which was you and Scalise got out there in San Diego and got some amazing footage, all original footage, right there in the thick of it all with the desolation of San Diego. Never seen it in San Diego like that, probably never will again. We had that lockdown, or whatever it's called. And then followed by the Black Lives Matter protests, which was incredible. And right there, I mean, people are talking about like, oh, we got stock documentary footage or something. No! Right there, where it's all going down. And then we decided to do a getaway at Big Bear Lake.
Hello, testing 1, 2.
We are at Boulder Cove. We chose Boulder Cove because, as you can see, it has boulders. This is the only place in the world that has these boulders. We had to move them around a bit, and that was tough. Some people are in the hospital now, but we'll be out soon.
We did some formation flying coming up here. That was really cool. We got a bit close. Not quite like the Blue Angels, but pretty darn good. In Big Bear, California, creating some cool stuff on some rocks and blacklight stuff. Yeah, 2020 might not be very well remembered, but hopefully some of the stuff we create is.
I don't go anywhere without my drum. I think we're going to be doing this for Iko Iko. I just wanted to have an excuse to be primal. It keeps happening throughout human history, one tribe versus another. Doesn't seem to ever resolve. Just keep doing it over and over again. Yeah, this is a good one. It's got the right density and good acoustics. Perfect for a music video. So if you can head out over there, and I'm just going to run back and forth like a maniac, because that's what I like to do. Quite beautiful, very refreshing, and we tried to pull off 2 videos, and we finished it. All last night. We got our primal on.
Is that what he said? So you were like looking that way and I was like behind me.
I heard the word spider. There's apparently spiders about, and some sort of beast went after our garbage cans last night.
I did not see the beast, but I saw the remnants of the trash that it ripped up.
Mini beam. It's a Sluka mini beam. It beams the aliens down.
Carhartt himself. That's right. Excited for this one. All I have to say is black lights.
Scally. Iko Iko. So there's this 50s hit. A lot of people know the song. I'm sure most people when they hear it they're going to understand, oh yeah, I know that song. They may not know the title, but they'll know it when they hear it. And it was done previously, always in a kind of happy way. But when you listen to the lyrics, it's all about my flag boy and your flag boy, and I'm going to set your flag on fire, and it's one tribe against another. I mean, like we haven't heard this kind of thing recently and throughout entire human history. And so we thought we'd try to put a little bit of a more relevant spin on this, because that's what the lyrics are saying. And I'm surprised that there's all these just happy, and everyone's like, oh, Iko, Iko, okay. And then, you know, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. But what they're really trying to say is, I'm going to burn your flag on fire. And also this whole love affair with flags. Chris, you're pontificating again. You got to stop doing that. I'm going to stop pontificating. You know what? It's a really fun song, and I hope you like it.
My grandma and your grandma were sitting by the fire.
It was actually Anna's idea. She was like, why don't we do a cover song? And she thought it reflects what's been going on for the last three and a half, 4 years. And I think it's wonderful that this song, I think it was written in the 30s or 40s, I don't know when it was written, but it became famous in the late 50s and early 60s by different groups. But it was this happy little song about, I'm gonna burn your flag. I'm like, how did that happen? What the hell's going on with that song? I mean, I pretty much carry everything. So.
Yeah, you feel like you do most of the work.
I do everything. I definitely do it all.
Sluka, you were saying something about your cologne?
Yes, it's Impatience. Do you like it?
Smells pretty good.
Now, obviously, I love to surround myself with talented individuals that kind of raise it. Because obviously I can't do everything. You know, I try.
Talk about what we had to do for Deal Breaker and having to haul all the equipment up on a
Yeah,
boat.
great idea there, Eric. Eric comes up with this idea. We're going to do one shot for an entire video. We're not just following Eric, or I'm not just following Eric. I'm following Eric up a freaking boulder mountain, climbing. And we got to try to I got to think of what are the lyrics to this song, right? I got to think of what I'm singing about. Playing this street can, crawling up a mountain, and you're going backwards with the camera.
Oh no. Oh no!
And trying to keep that flow all the way to the top, where then we have the band. And they're up there playing, and they kick in right at that crucial point. It was all about timing. And again, Deal Breaker, I mean, it's pretty obvious what I'm alluding to. There's somebody who wrote, or somebody wrote for him, The Art of the Deal. And he's a deal maker. Well, no. Deal Breaker. The phrase is often used in romantic relationships, and I think there's certain people that have this bizarre, screwed up, abusive relationship with this person who calls himself a deal maker. And it's time to break this deal, folks. Please.
New music. We got Easter eggs coming out soon. And I'm not going to say. We have stuff that's going to be on the new album, which will probably be coming out in 2021. And that is new and different, in keeping with the Sluka progression, I think. You never know what you're going to get. It goes from crazy to thoughtful to creative, back to crazy, and all sorts of bits and pieces of everything in between.
Come quick.
There are a lot of people that are always waiting. What are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? And I'm, again, in a very lucky position that there are people are always checking. And I often, you know, you do an internet search and like, oh, you know, here's a magazine that did an article, or here's another. I mean, a lot of radio stations play our music, especially overseas. But America's picking it up too. We're actually getting some radio play. I mean, of course, with the internet, it makes it so much easier than it did back in the day. But there's one in particular called Metal Center that just absolutely loves Vampire's Ball. I just think it's kind of a metal song. And there's a couple of reviews that came out also, and they were referring to it as this kind of this metal band. I'm like, what? Of course, I got a lot of new things popping in my head, completely different.
Well, all new music should be different, right? So if it's not, then you're not being creative, you're just being a copycat. I've only heard kind of some bits and pieces of what he's working on. It's cool, and I think people will like it.
Because, yeah, we're doing our own thing. It's something a little different, and if you have an open mind, we'll take you somewhere you haven't been before. And that's what we're trying to do. And if we can be that for somebody else, and they don't have to feel so alone and isolated in their own way, and then it's like, bye-bye, I'm gone. Leave me alone.